Hey guys, I've been watching these public. These are basically people that are trying to uphold the First Amendment right, freedom of assembly, speech, religion, etc. And these videos are hilarious. Number one, number two, there's a bunch of people. There's probably been 20 different people I've been watching. This one guy, I think his name is ct3, um, ct3, and basically they go to public buildings. They might go to the police station. They might go to the courthouse. They might film a prison or, but basically, if and I've learned a lot by watching these things, and a police officer does not have the right to. I mean, they could ask for your ID, but you don't have to give it to them. You don't have to tell them your name unless you are committing a crime, um, or they suspect you, or they have proof, or some that a crime has been committed, but they can't arrest you just because you failed to give them your ID. And another thing is people get upset with people filming them in public, but if someone's filming from, say, a public sidewalk and directed it at a building, that business's door is open and you can see inside the building with your camera, that's not illegal. And a lot of people, they call the police on that, and then the police come and they ask for the ID, they ask what they're doing, and the person doesn't have to tell. I mean, they really don't have to. A lot of times they'll voluntarily say, "Hey, I'm just taking pictures and making a video. I'm doing a documentary, whatever." And then after that, when they start asking more questions, you can say, I don't need to. I'm not going to answer any more questions." And sometimes they mess up and take them to jail, but then that's a lawsuit, because they can't arrest you for taking pictures on public property, and the sidewalk is public property, and you can go inside any government building with a camera. They can't make you leave. They can't deny services from you. They can't say, "Oh, well, you don't have my permission to record." The police officers, they have to identify themselves, especially when asked. And any person, elected official, has to identify themselves. And the reason why they have to identify themselves is so if they're doing something wrong, you can file a complaint against them. But yeah, a lot of these videos, a lot of people don't realize that when you're in public, you don't have any right to privacy. I mean, uh, there's no privacy in public. I mean, if you don't want to be filmed or recorded, don't go out. Stay in your house. But if you're out in the public and someone is filming on the sidewalk, that is not against the law. But anyway, I just want to play some of this video. This is kind of a long video, but I think this is donut 1 and donut 2. And I hate to say that because I do support the police. I do think there's a lot of great police officers out there, but I think there's a lot that are also uneducated as far as what legal grounds is, and some of them they get an attitude when you don't jump as high as they want you to jump when they want you to jump.
Who are you? I'm Sergeant McNeely, Cleveland County Sheriff's Office.
I'm going to step back. You're really close to me, officer. Thank you.
I know who you are. You're in all of our vehicles.
I am.
Yeah. So we got a right to know who you are.
And I have a right to tell you. I don't want to tell you. Unless I've been legally convicted of a crime.
But you got some ID on you?
Why would you need ID?
Because I'm going to see who you are.
That's not how the law works, sir.
It does.
No, and this is not a stop and ID state. Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
What crime?
Yes.
You're looking at our patrol cars.
Is that breaking the law, or is that just you don't like it?
No, I want to know who you are.
But sir, that's not the law. That's a personal.
Who are
thing.
you?
Why?
Did you ask me who I was earlier?
But you have to identify yourself.
So do you.
No, I don't. Not if I
Yes,
haven't
you
broken
do.
the law, sir. And you should know that. How long have you been on this job?
A long
A long time, and you should know that, officer.
Yeah, I do. So, you got any idea?
No, I don't.
You
I
ain't
don't.
gonna tell me who you are?
And I don't consent to any searches or seizures either. Not unless I've committed a crime, and I haven't committed one. And you should know that law, officer. Like, I'm surprised that you've been on this job and you don't know that law. I haven't committed a crime.
So you don't understand that we got more miles back than you got forward.
Yeah.
And,
So,
and
you're
and-
really.
and the
I'm gonna take a
first-
step back. Y'all are
second
really
thing-
close, and y'all have
The
guns.
second
and I
thing
don't.
is you're not going to tell us what we're going to end up doing and not doing.
No, I'm just.
You're on our property.
Yeah.
This is
You're looking
public
at our
property.
vehicles.
It's public property,
So,
and my tax
no,
dollars
this
pay
is
for this
sheriff's
vehicle.
office property.
And
this
this is
belongs to
public.
the county. So if you want to take a picture with your phone, you go out there on that sidewalk.
Which is public. So, are you telling me that this isn't public property?
No, it's
So-
private. It's a private county property.
This is private county
If
property.
we want to know who you are, then we
Just-
have a right to find out who you are.
Does tax dollars pay for this property?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which means I have the right to be here.
You don't pay taxes, do you?
Yes.
Where you pay taxes? Where you work at?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm just asking. You
I
know
pay
where
taxes
you
here.
know where we work.
Because y'all officers.
Exactly.
That's right.
Okay.
So,
So can you see how this is in
so where do you
circles
work?
here? Tell my attorney stay home. So,
Oh, yeah, tell your attorney. Okay, tell your attorney. Who's your attorney?
My attorney's.
so what you're saying is, tax dollars pay for this, but I'm not allowed to be here.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, well, no.
You're
That's
turning
what
around-
he just
you're turning
said.
around everything we just said.
That's what he just said,
We
officer.
said we have a right to investigate because you're on our property.
Can I have your name, Officer
No,
McNeely?
I can't.
Officer
you can't.
McNeely.
You're not gonna tell me your name.
Is that what you would tell the judge?
No, my name ain't. My name's not Officer McNeil.
Is that what you would tell the judge?
Yes. Is that what you tell the judge?
I'm not in any.
No, you tell your attorney tell the judge.
Yeah.
You tell the attorney tell us.
So,
Okay.
are y'all trying to intimidate me to tell y'all who I am?
No.
I haven't broken the law,
We're just finding out who you are.
I just want to know who you are.
We have a right to find out who you are.
but I have a
Why
right to
can't
say
we
no.
be friends?
Well, I don't need any more friends, sir. I got a really close
So
family.
why are you here?
Because I want to take pictures and film. Because it's my constitutionally protected right of anything I can see.
So why don't you go over and take pictures?
Because I want to be over here.
Well, exactly. If I don't want you to be here, you don't have.
But see,
you're not gonna be
but
here.
then that's a personal request. That's a personal. It's not lawful. I haven't broken the law.
You
And
have
this,
no right to be here.
How
It's
not?
like me going to a call that I have no right to go to.
Yeah.
See, it works both
So-
ways. You just can't have your cake and eat it too.
this isn't my cake. This is I can
This
see
is you
it.
want to do what you want to do. Is what this is.
But if I haven't broken the law, what's wrong with that?
Okay, so I can go do whatever I want to.
If you haven't,
It's funny. Fat people always talk about food. That's the that's the first thing they talk about. Oh, you want your cake and eat it too. That's all he would think about with his next donut and his next piece of cake.
broken the law, you're free to go do whatever you want to do, and you should know
Really?
that. Y'all should know that. If
I
I'm
mean,
not breaking the
you
law,
should know that. You
what
should know,
hassle am I giving y'all?
You should know. You should be able to identify yourself to law enforcement.
If I've broken the law, you can't just
it
walk
don't
up there.
matter if you broke the law
Yes,
or not,
it-
man. You making stuff up as
What's
you
the
go,
law?
man.
What's the stop and identify statute here?
What's the stop and identify?
Yes, this isn't a stop and identify state. It's not. I know this. I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, it don't have to be.
So what you're
if we're
saying-
requesting information from you, you have to provide.
If I don't give you my name,
In an ample-
are you taking me
in
to
an
jail?
ample professional
If I
time.
don't give you my name, are you taking me to jail?
Not necessarily.
We
Am
can
I
say nothing
being-
about jail. You're the one talking about jail.
I'm
You're
just
the
trying to
one
figure out.
saying-
I'm trying to
you're
figure out
the
my
one
safety
to
here because
try
y'all
to
can't.
make us-
Y'all are
make it
really
harder
aggressive.
and make
No,
it
it's
harder
not.
than it's gotta be.
How's it? How am I making it hard? Y'all want to know my name?
Why is
I
it
don't
so
have to
hard,
tell
though?
you
Why-
because
what do you
I
have
just
to
don't.
hide?
I
What
don't.
do you have to hide?
I
You
tell
ain't
you
got
what.
nothing to
I tell you what.
You got any
I
warrants
don't.
on you?
Tell me.
Do you suspect me having a warrant?
I don't know.
So can I ask you a question?
All right, man, answer me.
Since it's not personal,
Hurry up,
I mean,
hurry up.
since it's not legal, it's personal. Can I have your
It's
address?
not personal.
Can I have your address?
Can you
Well,
have
they're
my
just-
address? It's public
No,
record.
no, 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 no.
My address is public record.
Okay, well,
I ain't got nothing to hide. You evidently
I
have
want you to
something
tell
to
me.
hide.
I don't have anything to hide. It's just my right to
something
keep.
to hide.
It's just my right to withhold my information.
Mine too.
Okay then. So if you know that, why you ask me for my name and then get frustrated?
Because I
about
know
my
who
name?
you are. Your name.
Can I ask you a
just
que-
won't know.
You don't have the power of arrest. We do.
Who's in charge
So
here?
that's what I'm
So,
saying.
so you're threatening me with arrest because I'm not
No,
telling
I'm
you
just
my
saying
name.
we have power of arrest and you don't.
We do have power
I'm
of
just stating
arrest.
So
a
why
fact.
bring up power of
That's a
arrest?
fact. You're the one bringing that on yourself.
Cassie, who's in charge here?
We will
Who's in
follow.
charge here?
Who has higher
Okay.
rank? Your supervisor. Catch your question?
No.
Are you? Yeah. Well, I'm going to. Are you detaining me?
No.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. So as I was getting back to these officers here,
Those were dumb, the Dumb and Dumber cops.
y'all can try to intimidate someone else, please. Thank you. Oh, I will. That's how you handle these tyrant cops. That's all you got to do. Just stand your ground. And these jokers really thought I was gonna fold. They tried to tell me a whole bunch of lies with some legal ground behind it, and they were invalid. Invalid. And I look at them doing a walk of shame. Where are they? There they go. Look at them.
I know my gun should be stored locked.
I completely agree with NewsNet South Carolina. These tyrants just spewed out a lot of lies with legal grounds want you there. NewsNet South Carolina absolutely owned these cops, and it was a
Tell you my name, you can tell me your name.
That's not how it works. You address me, you're a member of the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. Your policy is to identify yourself when you come in contact with a member of the public. What's your name and your badge number?
I just thought I'd ask your name first. My name's Officer Siegel, 1720.
Thank you.
What we're gonna ask of you, you're allowed to film, but we need you on the opposite side.
No,
of the
sir. No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, I'm on the public sidewalk. You have no authority over me.
So-
Get back in your car, you're dismissed. Leave me alone.
It's not the way it works.
That's the way it's gonna work
And you're
today.
also on camera, too.
It's gonna work today like that. I'm on the public sidewalk conducting a First Amendment activity.
On the
So,
sidewalk.
yeah, this is a public sidewalk, sir. Well, what you gonna do about it if I don't go across the street?
You're gonna be warned of trespassing and you're gonna be arrested. Well, I'll be patient with you.
No need to be patient because I'm not going across the
Well,
street.
I'm gonna continue and I'm gonna ask for your name.
And you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it.
Okay.
Well, Big Nick South Florida Accountability.
What?
Big Nick South Florida Accountability. YouTube me.
Huh? Yeah. I think so, yeah. Huh? Is it this sidewalk or that sidewalk?
It's either sidewalk, Siegel. It's either sidewalk that I pay for. It's either sidewalk in public, sir. Either one, sir. Either sidewalk that I pay for, Siegel. Hey, Siegel, I can even come up here, Siegel. Look, I can even be right here, Siegel. I can even be right here, Siegel. Look, I can even come over here. I can even come over here, Siegel. I can even come right here, Siegel. Yeah, I can, Siegel. I can. This is city property. I can. There's utilities. I can. This is public property, Siegel. This is public property, sir. Do not make up your own laws. Do not make up your own rules, Siegel. Yeah, this is public property. Yeah, it is. It is. It is, Siegel. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. You can get all the calls you want, Siegel. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. You're dismissed. That's called a walk of shame, what you're doing right there. You are dismissed. Do not come back and aggravate me again while I'm doing the story, okay?
Oh my gosh. These things are so funny to watch.
Let's continue.
That's all you agree with? How you doing, man?
Good, how are you doing, sir?
I'm pretty good, man.
There's other people in the business department who can't, for their privacy, you keep recording.
You know, that's why I'm up here. That's a fallacy. That's why I'm up here to speak with someone today. That's a fallacy. This is a public lobby, which means you can't put their private business out here in the public. If it's something private, you take them in the back. Don't create privacy in a public space. Well, it's also a place for privacy to talk to these people, right? There's no privacy out here in the public lobby. And I wish you guys would stop telling me that. Didn't you have your updated training? I would like to talk to somebody in charge who can explain to you guys that you can't create privacy out here in a public space. And to stop telling me that. You were supposed to have training updated March.
You have a training, were you trained by the police department, sir?
Do I look like I was? No.
Then you shouldn't say what training we
Oh, boy, if I hadn't been married, I shouldn't comment on marriage. If I hadn't been married, I know you were dictated. You were supposed to have updated training on photography in March. You should have been over this last year. Apparently it is, because you're telling me I can't film in here.
can't film people in their private.
Again, you're wrong. This is a public lobby. You create privacy for them, I don't.
Listen, their personal stuff cannot be put on your table.
Agreed, so you need to make room for their personal stuff. You don't have them discussing personal business out here. Because I choose to. I need to keep up with my public employees, my public servants that don't know what they're doing. I'll do what I want to. If you don't want them to have private conversations out here, that's what all these rooms are for. Stop making up stuff. Show me the law. Show me the law that says I can't record in a public place, in a public lobby. Because why? Because you say? What law is this? Thank you. You're a law enforcement officer. I don't need your opinion. It's wrong anyway. Well, what law are you enforcing? What law are you stating? What statute? Okay, well, say that. Say that. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. Say it's a courtesy. I wouldn't put these cats' personal information on the phone anyway. I wouldn't have done it on my own accord. I got my own morals and values. I wouldn't have done it anyway. You tell me what I can and can't do. I'm a grown man and you work for me. How you doing? You the guy I'm supposed to talk to? What the heck just happened, yo? All right, I just called for a white shirt. Can I speak with you?
What do you want to ask?
I wanted to talk to the officers. The other day we came in here. We had a problem with the officer Mudd. He said the same thing this guy is saying.
You want to make an official complaint? You want to make
I do not. I've never filed a
You want to
complaint
make an
against you
official
guys.
complaint, then
Yes.
we can do that part.
No, I don't want to
wanna make an
confess your
official
complaint. I just want you to talk to Mudd and let him know that it's okay to film inside of a police lobby.
Okay.
That's the only reason I came up
The
here.
only thing that you can't do
Yes.
on that part is that
Yes.
if there's nobody inside that are taking reports,
Yes.
they have the right to expectations of privacy and giving information.
Not
to
in a
those
public
reports.
space, officer. Am I
But
correct
you
or not?
You got to respect their privacy, so that's why we
There-
ask you not to film.
I understand.
We're not throwing you out of the station.
I'm
We
very
ask
good.
you not to film.
Very good.
All right,
Yes,
I'm not-
yes.
You don't have
Yes.
to tell me how to act in my own station. I know how to act. I was out here the other night. Don't listen. Okay,
And you
I'm
did.
talking to you. I don't
Yeah,
have to-
yeah.
Okay, so
You're
this is
asking me.
this is what we need.
Yeah,
Okay, some
yeah.
cooperation on this part.
Yes.
If we have somebody in here that's taken a report,
Yeah.
we need you to stop filming because that person has an expectation to take that report
Yeah,
without
well,
giving out information.
yeah.
If there's nobody in the station taking
Yes,
a report,
yes.
it's a public space you can film.
Yeah, are you telling me when someone else comes in here, it no longer becomes a public space?
When they're giving information
Yes, when they're
regarding the
giving
report, you
personal
have to
information.
respect their privacy
What
of giving
law is
information.
that? Why do I have to?
That is an
I'll do it
expectation
as
of
my
privacy. It's
choice.
the Illinois eavesdrop law. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You have to have an expectation of privacy. That's what I need to tell
Look
you.
at it, look at
That's what I need
this.
you to understand. That's it.
Yes, you said Illinois.
That's really all we have to
Listen,
talk about.
So you say, I wonder when Illinois Privacy Act
How
over.
about the Illinois eavesdrop law?
When
You
did
know
the
what that is?
yes, I do.
It's a state law.
Yes, surreptitiously.
That's what
I'm out here in the open. There's nothing surreptitious about what I'm doing. So don't try to double talk me.
I'm not trying
And
to
when
double
did
talk.
they
You
over?
understand what I told you?
Yes, you did. You
Okay,
said
then
yes.
there's nothing more to discuss.
You-
We
yes.
don't have to argue here.
Yes, I
There's
think
no
we.
reason to
I think we
argue.
have no meeting of the minds here.
Well,
I
that's
think you still
clearly that's
think
the case.
that there's an expectation of privacy in public, and there is not. You can search
When a
Department
person
of
is
Homeland.
giving
You
information
keep
on a
cutting
report
me
that
off.
is sensitive.
Yes,
And that report could be anything from sexual assault
Yes.
to anything else.
Yes.
You can't record that information that they're giving. They're to have an expectation of privacy to give that information out.
In a public
That
place,
is it.
there is no
We just
expectation
ask
of
you not
privacy.
as a film while
That's
it's going
totally.
on.
Look at all these guys. I mean, there must be 30 of them standing there surrounding these two guys that are just exercising their right to film public officials in a public lobby.
If
You don't
you're
have to
asking me
leave.
something,
You don't have to leave.
Yes.
But you can't film while they're doing that.
if
That's
my
what's-
name's Joe too.
Okay.
if-
So
yeah.
what's your name?
Yes, my name is Joe as well.
Okay. I'm the captain
Brennan-
here in the
Captain
position.
Brennan,
Yeah.
nice meeting you.
Okay.
We're gonna keep this up and we'll see what happens. And by the way, I wouldn't put anybody's personal information on film anyway.
Well-
I would have did that without you asking.
Then,
But I
then
don't
why
like-
would you film it though? That's the
I
question
wouldn't
that we
film it.
have.
I wouldn't film it.
Because we understand this is a public place. We get that.
I don't know if you
Okay.
do.
No, I do.
Or do you
I
know
understand
you
that.
can't create
Okay.
expectation
But
of
at the end of the
privacy?
day, please respect
Huh.
these people's privacy.
I will, without you even asking me to do I do that.
You have a good day.
You as well.
The walk of shame. Oh my gosh. You know the any government official, you know, is paid by the taxpayer, and if we're to check and balance our government and make sure they're doing the job that we have elected them to do, you know, the citizens of this country have a right to videotape, whether it be law enforcement or the county clerk or whatever it is, and to make sure that they're being transparent with us and upholding the laws and our rights. And now a traffic stop is different because with a traffic stop you have to show your license and registration, proof of insurance, but you don't have to roll your window down. If they want to ask you, well, where are you coming from? Well, you know, you don't have to say. You just say, I don't answer questions, and they should let you go, and they don't have to interrogate the passengers either. The passengers don't have to give their information either, just the driver. And if they don't see any drugs in the car, they don't have a right to reasonable suspicion to take you out of the car and frisk you and all that stuff. But definitely when someone's just walking around taking pictures in a public place of a public building, on a sidewalk or in a public building or a public office, they don't have the right to ask who you are, and I mean they can't ask you, but you don't have to provide your personal information unless you are committing a crime, and just failure to provide name is not reason to be arrested or anything like that. Thanks for watching.